Everybody wants to be successful, but what is success is the first question I ask people. I talk about it more in this video. Hi guys, these are my mid-length videos where I consider some topics that I think are important for having a happy life, which if you remember one of my videos, I say depends on the balance of three things: career, relationships and your health. So this one is on career wise, or something which I guess everybody wants: success. Corona se pehle, as you know, I do a lot of motivation talks. There are a lot of videos out there on those, but I used to go for talks and often begin with this question: how many of you want to be successful? And this is full auditorium full of people, and almost everybody would raise their hand, right? I mean, that's why we've come to attend a motivational talk, is because you want to be successful. So I would ask these people that, okay, you all want to be successful, but what is success? Now, obviously, if I'm asking, I had to go one by one. So I'd go to different people and they would say different things, right? Some would say, I want to make a name for myself in my field. Some would say, I want to be famous. Some would say, I want a lot of money. I want to drive a Mercedes. I want to have my own house. Some would say, I want to make my parents happy. I want to take care of my parents. Some would say, I want to be satisfied with my work. And I would go around the auditorium and every row had different people giving different answers. Everybody wants to be successful, but if you ask people what is their definition of success, it's different. I can ask some of you guys, put in the comments, you want to be successful, yes? So tell me, what do you think success is? If you see the comments on this video, you will find that different people have different definitions of success. So how do you tell someone to be successful when success doesn't mean the same thing to different people, right? It's not like gulab jamun, where you say, how many of you want a gulab jamun? Everybody raises their hand, and then I know what is a gulab jamun. So if 100 people have raised their hand, I can get 100 gulab jamuns, or I can say, okay, call, I don't know, this mithai shop and they will give it to you, and this is the process of delivery. Everybody can use that and get their gulab jamun. But success is not gulab jamun. Success for some people is a life with a lot of balance in work and their family. For some people, it's like having so much money that you can make a building with your name on top. For some, it's like, just being happy in life and not doing much. I don't know. So how do you do it? How do you become successful without really knowing what is success? So the first thing I'm going to tell you is to figure out for yourself, what is your definition of success? And don't be ashamed to want a certain kind of success. What I found, at least in a lot of my talks, maybe it's a live audience thing, maybe on the internet people can be a little more honest, I don't know, or maybe they don't want to be because they are putting the comments there and people can know who they are, is people never used to say, I want a lot of money. Very rarely. Like most people will say, I want to achieve something, I want to do good for society. All this, it's being said because it's being said in a crowd. Nobody would say, I want 5 lakhs a month. Very, very few people say that. Or I want a Mercedes. They would be people, and I would appreciate them for their honesty. I have always wanted some money in life. I have. It doesn't mean I'll take money the wrong way, but it means being financially successful has been a goal in my life. That's why I went and worked in an investment bank for so long. That's why I've always tried to make sure that I manage my finances properly, try to find different areas of how to earn money. That is changing now because I'm older, so it doesn't matter so much anymore. But when I was your age, most of you are young, in their late teens, early 20s, 30s even, I wanted money, and that's okay, I also wanted to express myself creatively. That is one of the very big things. I thought I'm creative and I wanted an outlet for it. Luckily, I found an outlet in my books, in my stories, which gave me money as well as a creative outlet. So I'm extraordinarily lucky that way. But at least I started by knowing what I want. A lot of people either don't know what they want or they're not honest about what they want. So I think first thing you have to do is ask yourself, what is success to you? Then say, okay, what is it I want then? Because all the people want success, but like I said, it's different things to different people. So if you want to proceed in the right direction, you have to decide what is success for you. I can't tell you. That's one thing. Second thing is, success can be very relative. I give this example in my talks where I say, let's take a movie star like a Varun Dhawan, very successful, right? Makes crores, fans, he has money, he has, he looks good, girls are crazy over him, successful guy, for sure. Now take a reporter in a small town village, supposing a girl who grew up in a village where the parents said, you have to get married after grade 10th or 12th, हमारी तो शादी करेंगे. But she fought with them, did media studies, had a job as a small reporter in a city in Bihar or something. Is she successful? Yeah, you would say she's successful. Is she more successful or Varun Dhawan more successful? Most of you will say the girl's more successful because she beat the odds. Of course, Varun is successful. Nobody is denying his success, but we all know how difficult it is, the circumstances that girl was in. So, in my talks, I used to give my definition of success. Like I said, this is not universal definition because I respect that everybody has a different meaning. But to me, when I was young, success meant crossing your औकात. This word औकात is there in India. India में ही होता है. ज़्यादा जगह बाहर वेस्ट में इतना नहीं होता. औकात, there's no word in English for it, equal word. And that औकात means that's your place in life, where you were born, how your parents were, this, that. Once you cross that in a big way, people consider you successful. That's why that girl reporter who's from a village but became a reporter is very successful. Even more successful than a Bollywood star. So what that means is, if you cross your औकात, you can be even more successful or considered more successful than a Bollywood star. Interesting, isn't it? If I told you from the beginning of this talk that I'll make you more successful than a Bollywood star, you would say, "Arey chodo, kya pehek raha hai?" But it's possible. So that's the other thing to realize. It's relative, and that's my definition, that you have to cross your औकात. The third thing, wanting success doesn't mean you'll get it. I know it's the most commonsensical thing. Just because you want something, you won't get it. Just because you want, 10 crores, you're not going to get 10 crores. Just because you want to date that girl doesn't mean you are going to just get it. No matter how pure your desire is, no matter how wonderful a human being you are, no matter how sweet you are, you're not going to get something if you just want it. No, you have to take the next step, doing the work for it, right? If you want it, great. First step, know what you want. Realize it's relative, realize its individual definition. But then ask yourself, am I willing to do the work for this? You want a six-pack? Everybody, all guys, you ask them, yeah, I want a six-pack. How many are willing to do the work for it? Right? I want it. I'm not been able to get it. I've tried to be regular in my exercise and all, and I am, but I'm still not getting the six-pack. It's not because I don't want it. It's just because I'm maybe doing the work, but I'm not doing as much work as I need to get that. If you want to be successful and make money, are you ready to do the work to get that success? Are you ready to do the work? So, in this overall video, all I wanted to tell you was, make your own definition of success. Don't compare with others. It's relative. And then know that wanting is not enough. Doing the work to get that success is what's finally going to make you get there. But yes, start by knowing what is success for you. If you know that, put it in the comments below. React to some people's comments. See if they match with some other people. And of course, I'll continue these series of videos which will basically help you think differently so that you can be a more successful person one day. Thank you.